Of course, it's Cyndi Lauper, and from one talented individual, we have another one here, Paul Hester from Crowded House. Now, as you know, there are two other guys that are missing right now. Where are they?
They fell down a hole on Daytona Beach. They got run over by a car playing volleyball on the beach, because you can drive cars on the beach. No, they missed their plane. They got rescheduled. They had to go via Rio de Janeiro or something. I don't know.
Wow.
They're not here anyway.
They'll be here on time for their show tonight, though.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm getting ready to do the whole thing myself. I'm sort of hoping that, you know, this is my big break. This is sort of like, you know, I've had a talk to Bruce Hornsby and that, and he's lent me his piano for the night, and I've got Bruce doing my stage gear, and like he's my roadie for the day. But I don't know. Somehow I think that they'll turn up and everything probably won't be as good as it could have been.
They'll steal the show right back from you.
Oh, no. I wouldn't go that far, but no, I don't know where they are. Who cares?
Right, it's just me and you, Paul.
Yeah, that's
all
right.
Paul, tell me, first of all, congratulations. Congratulations! When you guys were here 3 months ago, you had great songs, you had an album out for 6 months.
6 months?
At that point.
And now,
suddenly, it's zooming up the charts.
It is going up so quickly that we probably in a week's time no one will know us. But the good thing is that we've had that week at the top, you know what I mean? Like I think Lionel said to me once, he said, Paul, he said, doesn't matter how bad you are, you can always be famous. No, he didn't say that. That's not true.
Why do you think it is? Why is it that only after 9 months that your album has been out that people are starting to even review it now?
I don't know. I reckon they should have done it straight away. It would have been a lot simpler for everyone. And we could have made another one by now.
Exactly.
We could have had 2 albums out. So I think it's probably a bit of a... I don't want to go into it, but I think there's guys like Bon Jovi and that have been getting together with other guys like Michael Jackson saying, just hold this thing back. Hold this thing back for another couple of months because, you know, I don't know about you, Bon Jovi, but I've got another album coming out, you know what I mean? And like, I've got to get some, you know, a bit of a hip job done next week, and I just can't, you know. I think there's a little bit of a, you know, under thing going on in the industry. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to say any more about it. But we've only been allowed to make 1 album this year, and, you know, I just don't want to get into that sort of stuff.
So doesn't this make you sort of behind schedule because you guys wanted to make an album, make it, you know, go to #1 immediately, and then tour, and then go back into the studio immediately and record another one. Now you're behind schedule.
We're behind schedule. That's true. You know, I don't know what it is. I think it's different in Canada, of course. We don't have that problem here. But Brian rings us up and stuff and says, come on, please, come and play with me.
Brian Adams you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And stuff like that. You know, I've got a tour set up. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go that way or that way? And we go, oh, Brian, I don't know. Look, we're at rehearsal. Can we call you back?
And you're with Bruce right now anyway.
Bruce, yeah. Bruce got through. He actually said he was Brian Adams. That's why we talked to him. So, we wouldn't have talked to him if it was Bruce Hornsby. We go, Bruce who? Sorry. No, that's not true.
Okay, we're going to take a break from Paul Hester here.
He's a great guy, isn't he? Hey, don't you like Bruce?
He's a great guy. This is Crowded House. We'll be back to chat more. Don't worry, he'll be back. There's more to talk about, I'm sure. Okay.
That's a grass skiing track in Australia.
You actually have skiing in Australia?
Oh, yeah. Real snow skiing, yeah.
Really? Before we get into the video, I just wanted to ask, I saw you on Joan Rivers.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what's she like?
Come
on.
Total lush.
Really?
Oh, she fell over twice coming in.
No, you're not serious. You're making it up. Does she really nip it?
I think she has a few in the afternoon to get her going.
But she didn't seem to know, when she was interviewing you, she didn't really seem to know who you were. Did you get that impression?
Well, that's the first time we actually got to speak with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They just sort of, you walk in and she sees you for the first time?
Ring you up the day before, and a guy who writes all the stuff talks to you. So he gets to know you, and when you see him, you go, hi, how are you? And then Joan's like this cosmetic part of the show just gets put there.
Wow.
I mean, you know, that's how those shows must run. I mean, those people wouldn't have the capacity to find out about everyone on their show every night. They just wouldn't do it.
Well, we have to do it here at Much Music, though.
Well, that's because, you know, you have to deal with it and talk with it and try and make some sense of the sheer stupidity that bands come up with.
Right.
So it probably, I don't know, I think the Tonight Show, the way they run those things, you know, they have people to do everything.
Yeah.
You know, someone to scratch Joan's neck or something.
But you know, when you were here last time, you were doing everything. You were touring around various pubs and small clubs and
restaurants
and stuff. When did you stop doing that? When did you go out on the road with Bruce Hornsby?
Oh, we came back on the road with him about February the 16th. We arrived in America and played about 2 weeks on our own, and then started with him, so about March.
So how long are you going to be with him for on the road?
Another week or two.
And then are you going to start doing some dates on your own again?
Yeah, yeah.
Where?
San Francisco and that coast, Texas, the East Coast, probably back through Canada.
What kind of gigs are these? Are they acoustic ones, or are they like full-blown?
Yeah.
Which one? Full-blown?
Yep, full-blowns. And the acoustic as well.
So that's
Got
good.
a bit of both.
That's good.
We start off like that.
Okay, what's that?
And go to the other side.
All right. We're going to take a look at Mean to Me, one of your videos, and we'll come back and chat some more, because I do want to ask you some more questions after this. Is that all right?
We're just on telly.
We can still talk?
We're not on, are we? Yeah. We're on now?
Yeah, this has been on TV.
You didn't tell me.
I'm sorry. You thought that I was...
Jeez, somebody. Look, how can you allow this to happen? Look at me. I'm a mess. Look, you got your Patti Smith hat on. I haven't got anything.
This is Mean to Me on Much Music.
Where are you bastards?
Crowd House video, slate 1, take 3.
We're back with Paul Hester here at Crowded House. When you were here last time, we didn't have that video. Do you want to tell me about it?
That one, yeah. Well, we made that in our houses in Australia. We all, this guy, Richard Lowenstein, came round to our houses with a camera, and he filmed us. He said, "I'm coming over to see you, so do something, and you know, I'll film it." And then this girl, Lynn Marie, animated everything, and Nick animated some of it, and that was how that was done. We just sort of made it up on the spot.
How is it now in Australia, now that, I mean, you recorded your album in America, and it's being very successful in America right now. Is it weird going back home? Do they start to think that you've sold out to America or something?
Probably.
I
mean, I don't care what they think as long as I get the bucks up front, you know.
Right on, babe.
I don't give a shit. No, I don't. We haven't been home, so I don't know.
You haven't?
No. We haven't been home, have we, Grunt?
It says manager.
No. Yes. Yeah,
You've got your girlfriend with you on the road, which is nice.
Marty is here with me.
Marty, want to come say hi?
She doesn't. She never does.
Come on. I bet you everyone's dying to meet you. They're saying, "Who's the girlfriend?" You sure? That's all right. All right.
Out of all our girlfriends, Marty's the most beautiful.
Come on. What do you think about that? Not much. Okay, now, Joni, is that the thing? Give it to me for a sec, right? Now, Paul, here I have all the letters that I receive every day.
Oh, can
and
I have
there's
a look?
two. Well, don't look at the. No, don't.
Dear Erica.
No. The people
Why?
get embarrassed. Crowded House here.
Okay, here we go.
And
Crowded House.
there's another one about
What do we got
Crowded
here?
House.
Oh, we've got a... Erica, my younger brother Corey loves the song Keep Your Hands to Yourself. Is that about you? No.
No.
Oh, it's this
You give
one.
the guy an envelope.
Well, look at this.
Okay,
There's a little
you're right.
thing in there to
But this
sponsor
part,
some child in
this is-
Ethiopia. What do they think? We're made of money. Hi, Erica. Greetings from you. No, these are all to you.
No,
Oh,
they're to me, but they're about you.
I thought I'd just write a short note to tell you that you are doing a great...
Don't read that.
A super fantastic
Here.
job. Oh, what's this
There we
one?
go.
Do you remember the interviews you did with Crowded House? I would have given anything to sit that close to Neil Finn. That man turns my crank.
The microphone's falling down. Come on, sorry.
That was a bit of a cheap shot, wasn't it?
I've been wanting to do that since you were
Oh, Erica, your microphone's falling down. Neil turns her crank. God.
You want to say who it's by, who it's from?
Yes, we will. Who is this person? This is Tracy C. Jerrick. Is that a J?
I don't know. You can never read this right. From
Or
Hamilton,
S?
Ontario.
It's probably S, because look at that, sincerely.
Oh, yes.
Very stupid S. but a very good
He's
one.
just jealous because
Tracy
he didn't
C.
say that
Serry.
about you.
I can't say her address, can I? P.S. I heard a rumour that you are involved with one of the members of Crowded House. Is this true?
Would you like to clarify that? Marty, would you like to clarify that for us?
Well, Tracy, I don't want to say anything, but last time we were here, Erica did show one of us around town to a few places and went to a few coffee bars and went home early, I think, didn't we? They.
Right, yeah, that's it.
That's right, yes.
All right.
Yes. Oh, very good. And she gets the free empty bottle of Budweiser beer, and very good. I'll read those later.
All right. So anyway, you do get fan mail. What happens when you get fan mail? Do you throw it out, or what do you?
No,
what do you do with it?
I answer fan mail. I'm the only one that writes. I don't spell very well, but I write. And I think they can sort of make out what I'm trying to say. Paul loves you. No, I don't know. I mean, I just sort of write back because, I mean, if, you know, they write in and they send an envelope and it's got a stamp on it with their address and everything. It's, you know, I can, if I get the steam iron, I can get the stamp off, and I probably made about $6 or $7 out of fan letters by now. It's a pretty good business to be in, rock business. Make a lot of money on the side, you know what I mean, Erica? I think you do.
Now you're on the road and you're playing. Now you have a keyboardist with you because
That's
you're doing
right.
the whole shebang. Who's a keyboardist?
Eddie Rayner, who used to be in Split Ends. Yeah, he's playing with us. Eddie comes at it's very expensive for us to take Eddie out with us. He enjoys extracting huge sums of money from us via his management. And isn't that true, Grant?
What's the question?
Oh, he's not listening. He is not listening. The manager's not listening. See what it's a classic
Your mic
example.
just. You want me to fix your mic? It just fell off again.
The manager is not listening. It's a classic example. He's always listening when it's money. If there's any talk about cash, he's listening. But as soon as it's entertainment or something, the band, the guys, they just fall asleep, managers. Have you got a manager?
Yes, I do.
You do?
He's 23 years old.
23?
Yeah. All right, I'll
What's
introduce
his
you to
name?
him. His name's Jeff. You can meet him. We'll set you up. Okay, sorry you weren't listening. All right.
Does he get you good money for this show?
No.
I heard from somebody that your father owns this building or this
What do you
network?
don't have to tell everybody that.
What is that?
How did
Can
you
you
hear
clarify that?
Well, yeah, my father owns it, and he gives me a weekly allowance to work here.
No. What's the truth?
There's no truth.
This is it. This is the. I want to be a troubleshooter like David Frost. I want to get to the bottom of this. Isn't there somebody in your dynasty that has got some...
Oh, yes, okay, here it goes. My mother, Evie, went to school with Marilyn, okay? Marilyn grew up together with her. Marilyn lives with Moses. So my mother knows Moses. And Moses gave me a job answering the phones here 4 years ago.
Is that the truth?
That's the absolute truth.
Well, that's
People used to write in letters about who was the girl sitting in the back.
That's exactly how I got into the band.
How? You used to answer the phones?
Moses. One phone call.
All right.
And here I am. We're doing this together now. Right, the
There you
Erica
go.
and Paul show.
Anyway,
Got a bit of a
you're
ring
not
to
taking over. It's my show. You're only visiting. All right. I'm going to go see you tonight when you play live. We
Okay.
hope you play many more dates around Canada because from the number of 2 letters we got here, at least 2 people want to see you around Canada. So.
Have you got a backstage pass?
Oh, definitely.
It was old bloody
See you
Moses,
there, Marty.
was
All right.
it?
All right.
Backstage pass? No worries.
Which video should we play now, Si? Which one?
Oh, the last one. Let's go.
This is the last one from Crowded House on Much Music. Oh, and I'm saying goodbye. And Mike Williams is up next with Soul City, and let's hit the road. Okay, Marty?
Okay.
Let's get out of here. Okay.